Good luck, all.
You don't get any extra tyre sets for this race, so let's be smart out there. The estimated SOF is 1,615. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
Introducing Business Essentials, a powerful
That's it for tyres. Make them last the rest of the race.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Alright, man, line up on the inside row. Your road is closed. Past the 14, past the... Catch the 5 car.
Hey, there's audio now. What is up, everybody? I had that muted for a second. We've got Arkham Menards, Texas Motor Speedway. It's the last stream of 2025. Starting a little bit early here.
Get ready.
Let's have some fun.
Alright, man. 8 cars in. Green, green, green. Got one outside. Clear high, clear high.
Oh, these guys are already...
All clear, all
Alright, let's not get hit. We weren't even in 4th gear yet, and we were already starting to avoid wrecks. Well, we're 7th here in the lobby. We have a strength of field of 1600. So we should be able to kind of carve through the field. We'll be able to catch up in just a second once everybody gets in. Talk about Christmas, the holidays, what's new. Ooh, this is 40 laps. This is going to be a long one. Thankfully, that wreck that we just saw didn't A, take us out, and then B, put us in a situation to where we're just kind of riding alone on the racetrack, because when there's no cautions, you know that if you let off or you lose the pack or if you're just ridiculously slow, you're not catching up to anybody. Ooh, damn. That 5 car hit the wall. Now, one of my goals here is to get above a 3.0. I wasn't successful. I got up to a 2.94 this weekend. And then I ended up getting caught up in an accident. It was Richmond with the Xfinity cars last night. Didn't work out, fortunately. I didn't lose my cool on somebody last night, but him and somebody else were really starting to go at it on the racetrack. There were some words that were exchanged, and this one guy just went barreling into the corner and, you know, wrecked somebody. Essentially, he pushed somebody out of the way, but it wasn't the guy that he was tangoing with. And then the guy he was tangoing with all of a sudden got turned around. I tried to avoid it, and all of a sudden I'm spinning around, so I got kind of annoyed with the guy who I thought took out the other guy, but turns out I looked at the replay. I yelled at the wrong guy. I didn't even yell. I just said thanks. Like, I didn't get a chance to race, you know, Richmond as much as I would have liked to. So I was really looking forward to kind of just jumping on, and within like 10 laps in, I'm getting spun, essentially. Ooh. I really thought we were going to hit the outside wall there, just trying to avoid him. Hey, what's Mr. Jose doing over here? He's already a lap down. Brother, I'm not even going to try and race you. Alright, we're coming up on lap 10 here. Trying to see where we stand. I'm running 15th right now, but the guy in front of me and the guy behind me, they ran ridiculously fast lap times compared to what we were doing. So let's see if we can try and improve it. I don't feel like I've been driving a car super hard. We've just kind of been picking off people. They've been wrecking. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, we ran about 4/10 faster there. Yeah, that 20 car is so much faster than us, though. I mean, he's running about half a second better than we are. So I'm not gonna fight this guy here. I'm just gonna kind of let him go. Whoa, okay. Ooh. I didn't feel like I let off too early, but that could have been way worse. Could have been way worse. Alright, leader's running at 30.2. Ooh, oh, there's a big wreck right in front of us here. Another one bites the dust. Oh, there's a big wreck. Whoa.
You couldn't see that wreck?
I could. Yeah, it looks like these guys right in front of us, they are racing hard, and we made some ground up. Now we're sitting in the top 10. Oh, that 14 car. These guys are like dropping like flies. Like, we're running way better than probably what we should. That 13 car looked toast. That's good to note there. The 21 car was able to get the jump on me going into the corner, which means I could probably drive in a little bit harder. Or maybe just hard enough.
Thank you.
What is up, Snake? Yeah, I got on a little bit earlier than normal. Got just enough time to scoop up an ARCA Menards race here at Texas. We started in the back, but we've been working our way up to the front. A lot of it's because of wrecks and stuff, but if we can start tonight off with a clean race and a little bit of I-rating gain, works for me. Oh, that guy kind of squeezed me down a little bit. Too much there. No, not a big fan of that guy's, like, aggressive approach on squeezing us down. He clearly has damage on the front end there, and I understand trying to preserve every single position that you need, but no. Let's see if he does it to the same guy behind us. We got the 5 car is the one that squeezes down. The 16 car is behind him. Let's see what happens here. Other than me overdriving this. That 16 car might have something for us.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let him by. He's significantly faster. I'm kind of just like keeping up with him and putting on the pressure enough to. Who knows? Maybe. Oh, uh-oh. Is that for position? It's not. It's not. What a bummer. Ooh, she got a little squirrely there. 15 laps left to go. That number 4 car at the very bottom. Oh, you guys can't see. Actually, you can. And he's gone. There's a Daniel Helms. Every single time I look down, it's that number 4 car at the very bottom on the left-hand screen there. I keep thinking it's Daniel Hemrick. I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's not Daniel Hemrick, but out the corner of your eye, sure looks like it. Now I'm running about 0.2 faster as this guy. Did I not put up a strong enough fight? I mean, if we're in this spot near the end of this race, which it's creeping up on us, I'm definitely gonna race this guy. I feel like I don't want to take a swing at it right now. I don't want to give him the opportunity to save any tires here. Also, I am wearing slippers from Christmas. Very comfy. Very hot right now on the feet. So I am anxiously waiting to pull them off because it's piping hot right now. I have the door shut in the office here, so it's everything's gonna start filling up, the body heat, and just gets a little toasty. Oh, did Iracing? Okay, never mind. I was just about to say, excuse me. If Iracing screwed up the hack of registering for a race while you're in one. Guys, I'm trying to sign up for the trucks here. So if I look a little distracted, that's why. Alright, we're in. So no overlap. That's like pure efficiency right there.
You were never making that corner.
Ooh.
You're
So-
an idiot.
Next up, trucks at Texas. Confirmed. Oh, that is the leader. Oh, that sucks. For sure getting a top 5. As long as nothing weird happens. It's never a guarantee, but... Oof.
Yeah, it's my bad night.
Yeah, Snake. No, it. I thought there was going to be one little bit of a rage moment there with the leader being taken out, but nothing really happened there. Yeah, I know. I kind of lost a 16 car trying to get set up for the next race here. So I always like to try to do like the Arca Menards either at the beginning or at the end. It's kind of like a good little warm-up just to get out on the racetrack, or it's a nice way just to kind of hang out at the end of the stream and just kind of chat. Because the way that, at least in the past, the streams have gone is it seems like in the very beginning it's, you know, racing and competitive, and then just as more and more people jump in and we're chatting and stuff like that, it becomes a little bit of just kind of like a hangout session. Because moments like these, where there's really no racing, nothing going on. How are you feeling, by the way, Snake? We got a couple more weeks left. I know you said you're gonna be cooped up there for about a month. Hey, there's Daniel Hemrick. Not really. Oh wow, that's awesome, dude. I'm sure that's one thing off the checklist there. So definitely feel a little bit of a sore throat coming on. I should have grabbed a cough drop before this. We're only doing one stream this week, so it's New Year's Eve on Wednesday, or yeah, it is because New Year's Day is on Thursday. Yeah, so gonna be doing New Year's Eve things, which really is watching the last episode of Stranger Things, which we had a wonderful Stranger Things watch party this past weekend. It was my wife's birthday, so put together a party of some of our closest friends to watch Volume 2. So we watched all 3 episodes. I'm enjoying it. There's some fair criticism of the show. I don't want to give any spoilers or anything like that for people who are waiting. Hey, we're white flag here. I'm not going to give any spoilers away, but like, it's not my favorite season. But I'm still enjoying it. What's up, Chief Budweiser? Catching us at the very end here of this Arkham Menards race, but we're about to hop on out of it and join the truck race. We are good to go here. I wonder if that's going to put us in our sweet spot too, of getting above a 3.0. I always get nervous trying to pull off right here. Just waiting for somebody to just ram the back end of you. Alright. Let's see what the truck race has in store for us. There was no rage on this one, which is a bummer. But the trucks had, like, when I looked to sign up, it had like 180 people. So let's see if there's any familiar faces here. Oh, no way. Oh, you found me in a race the other day. Oh no, but the PC crashed. Oh, what race was it? All right, let's qualify here. Let's put down the hot lap. Hey, we are number 1. Top of the class here. Let's see if we are worthy of said ranking.
Green flag, green flag. Yourself a good highway.
That was you! Dude, honestly, I appreciate you saying hey, because I was like, oh, snap, there's somebody who's watching videos all week, because I thought that was really cool, man. Well, thanks for saying hey. Alright, that checks out, that checks out. Was that the one where... I don't know how many Xfinity races I did. So I think I did 2 or 3. There was one where I got taken out. I don't know if it was that one. I think there's another one where I finished like top 5, so that was probably it. But regardless, always, I think it's so cool when you guys say hello, so thank you, thank you. Alright, let's see where we stack up here. 9th. Let's see where we're, what that looks like compared to everybody else. I can see on the board the leader ran 29.6 essentially. So we're about a half a second off, but I'm sure we can find more speed. These are honestly, these are my first laps
If
this
you
week
don't like the way you're driving, your lap times will be
in the
deleted.
truck,
You'll
so
reset the car and try again.
I'm not too worried about it. Oh, okay, okay. I remember. I think I remember you crashing out or like disappearing. Yeah, I hate whenever the computer crashes or the game crashes. But now, man, I appreciate you catching up, and you know when you get the opportunity to do it. You know, sometimes, especially, you know, working on an ambulance, I'm sure that's it's a tough job. So thanks for that. Thank you for doing that. But yeah, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes, thankfully, with the new couple of updates, iRacing has been fine in regards to that. But, man, I remember in August and September, there were times where my game would crash out of nowhere. The cars would actually start turning gray around. So, like, I could kind of tell when the game was going to give out. And I was able to well, not clean up the actual game itself, but I'm looking at the PC right here. Had to do like a hard reset and you know, just wipe everything, reinstall iRacing, reinstall the drivers on the graphics card. It's just, yeah, no fun. Is that a common issue for you there, Chief? Chief Budweiser? Because I know some people who struggle with it big time. All right, so we're starting 11th. Not awful. Not awful. Because I'm doing something real quick. Real quick. There we go. There we go. Let's try to tap into the
Mic check, mic check.
thumbnail.
Loud and clear.
Perfect. We're good to go.
You have 2 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Well, that's good, man. It's been able to stabilize there.
The estimated SOF is
1,500.
As mine.
Pit road is closed.
I'm getting crushed with this latency variation. Even when I'm not streaming, it's not even a streaming thing at this point. I hope it just doesn't get to the point where we're bouncing and blinking. Taking off the slippers here. So comfy, so comfy. Not the best though for racing in the simulator. What's up, D Rice? How was everybody's Christmas, by the way? Hopefully you guys had some time off, or if you wanted to work on Christmas, hopefully you got a chance to get some extra money. Huh. Yeah, honestly, Chief Budweiser, I know it's kind of risky because, you know, with BIOS updates and stuff like that, but I did a hard, like, BIOS refresh, and that at least helped with the game, but it was strictly an iRacing thing. It wasn't anything else. Like, at the time I was playing Call of Duty Warzone and stuff like that, and it would work. It was totally fine. Alright, same amount of laps here with the Arca Menards car. But we've got cautions. Let's see if we can get some solid racing here. Oh, hell yeah, alright.
Holy shit, 21.
Jump on. You should totally jump on. Yeah, Texas is a lot of fun. The only thing, I mean, this is probably not one of my best racetracks, I'll be honest with you. I definitely enjoy racing on it. The only the only thing that always spooks me about this racetrack is that damn wall coming out of turn 2. It always gets me. Always gets me. So hopefully we'll be in a good spot here. Yeah, the way it just kind of sweeps up, because I like to throw it near the wall anyways. I feel like I get a ton of momentum. Sometimes a little bit too much here. Alright, I see those 6 cars making moves around us. And we're running exact lap times. So is the guy in front of us. slipping and sliding there. See if we can at least try and clear this guy. That's a negative. Yeah, the legacy all the legacy tracks are, they just, those bumps are crazy. I know last week we raced at Legacy Daytona and whew, it's crazy because like new Daytona is so smooth and clean and old Daytona is not. Yeah, I always like at Iowa. Was Iowa or Chicagoland? There's one of those two. There's bumps through turns 3 and 4 that if you run like that middle to high lane, you'll just kind of skirt over them, and like in the next gen car, it just shoots you right up the track. Like there's really not much you can do. Ooh, I let off a little bit too. Woo-hoo. A little too early there. I couldn't keep the momentum to try and pass the 7 car. I mean, solid racing here, folks. Ooh, yeah, Rockingham. Oh yeah, Rockingham does have a couple of big bumps at the top there. I had a solid Rockingham race yesterday. It was actually pretty funny because there were some rage moments, but not necessarily in like a explosion type of rage moment. It was more of a one gentleman had, I swear it has to be a voice changer or something, but he was being not like a troll, but just some of the topics that he was bringing up, they were interesting, so I'm excited to put that together. Ooh, the Laras here, can't even imagine that going 230. I bet 230 around this racetrack. But this is a type of racetrack that the Indy cars really had a ton of fun on. I remember Texas being a hot topic because the Indy cars would put on a great race, but a lot of the drivers were worried about their safety because you're going so fast. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Kart early 2000s. You know, it's funny, D-Rice. I used to live in Atlanta, and I remember going to the kart IRL races in Atlanta.
Whoa, man. Way to hang on to it. I know you're driving for your life.
What's up, I love NASCAR. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, no way. That's really cool. That's the thing I love about iRacing is you can race against real life race car drivers. That's neat, man. Thanks for sharing. Oh, Chief, could not agree with you more. Like, I'm enjoying this. I'm having a good time, but I feel like it's it's not hard to pass with the trucks, but like I feel like I'm following more than passing, or at least with the Xfinity cars. I feel like I can move lanes and maybe scoop up a little bit more momentum on the high or low side that I just can't do when I power down on the trucks. Yeah, I mean, and that's it, right? Like, D-Rice, to your point, like, they are a lot of fun to drive, and they are bricks and solid cars. And I mean, they're really hard to lose, at least for certain tracks. Like right here, not having a problem whatsoever. I mean, yeah, there's been a couple of moments where we've gotten loose, but we've been able to catch it, right? And let's be honest, we're in a 1500 strength of field, so we're not in the top split, and nobody's spun so far. But yeah, I mean, they're both solid choices, and it's just a preference thing, you know? I find myself racing. Ooh, there's somebody wrecking down below here. I find myself racing Xfinity and Next Gen just because of the timing, right? They're on the 9 o'clocks. Oh,
Yeah, that sucks.
Jesus, keep it on the fucking apron.
where's my pen? Where's my pen? I can't find my pen, guys. All right, lap 18. Ooh, ooh. What? Now that sucks. That sucks. I was trying to do the 5 a huge favor and not run over him, and in doing that, yeah, this guy's really... Yeah, sorry, dude. You're gonna have to get a little aggressive there.
12 guard, appreciate it, man.
There's my pen. I wish there was a better system for me to actually take note of what's going on. It's hard doing it on a piece of pen and paper, but it's the only way to do it because I can't save full replays and then go back and watch every single lap. That's time consuming. What's up, Paperclip? How you doing? Yeah, yep, the Xfinity, just control over the car, but like in a way that's uncontrollable at the same time. But like you need to be loose to be fast. I probably won't run the Gen 4 tonight on stream. I will definitely run it off stream. I was planning on running the Xfinity cars. Oh no, man, are you down with the... I know the flu's been crazy where I'm from. The 16 car, I don't know what he's doing. Ooh. Wait, you can do that? Because if that's the case, that would help me out so much.
What?
Oh, well, it's better than what some other people that I know have had. Yeah, I'm kind of fighting a little bit of a sore throat too. Also, the weather changes up here. It's been crazy cold, and like now it's back to above freezing. So okay, I'm gonna have to look at that, because if that's the case, the awkwardness of me trying to write down the lap number, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when we go to the replays, there's just all these replays with all these lap numbers. So I'm able to just kind of look back, know where it is, take the clip, and put it into a video. Oh, thanks, Mats. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know, I don't know Billy personally. I know of him. I used to race with him a lot more. Our paths just haven't been crossed because of the iRacing gods, but I always know it's a sweet treat when he when he jumps into the lobby. That's for sure. I think for a while there, his voice chat was banned because there was a time period where I would see him in a couple of not videos, but a couple of races, and he wouldn't say anything. So, but yeah, no, it's always fun when he's in there. And I know he's seen some of the videos. He hasn't seen last week's, or at least he hasn't commented on it, but he's been a good sport about it, the ones that he has been in. So yeah, it's every single year, I feel. But like, there's been a couple of people that I know that have gotten like these weird stomach bugs that have taken them out for like 3 weeks. Yeah, this is so much fun.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
No, Chief. I'm going into the wall. Here's, alright, I know some people love it, some people probably don't want to be, they don't want to be in one, but honestly, like, nobody will ever know it's you, man. Like, unless you're like a repeat offender, which obviously we were just talking about one, right? If you're, you know, there's just so many interactions and so many moments. So nobody will remember unless you're a repeat offender. Also, but in the same breath, obligatory, like, don't. I know you're not, Chief, at all. I'm not saying this at all, but you know, my biggest fear when I say that is I just don't want people doing dumb stuff on purpose to be a part of it. I'm not saying that you would do that at all, Chief. I'm not saying that at all, but I know as, you know, the channel gets bigger and I have the paint scheme on my car, like people notice. Hey man, I mean, I've even been the dipshit myself. Actually, I put up a TikTok video of last week's stream of the Atlanta Motor Speedway. There was an Atlanta Motor Speedway wreck of me on the back straightaway, and I guess I didn't react to it in the proper iRacing fashion because cars were wrecking up high and I went down low, and I was fearful that they were going to come flying down, so I hit the gas to try and speed up to avoid it. And people were in the comments yelling at me for, you know, mashing the gas. They're like, well, they were wrecking up ahead of you, why didn't you slow down? It's like, it's iRacing. Like, sometimes when you go to slow down, somebody runs into the back of you. Sometimes you're just trying to protect both ends of your car, the front end, the side, the back end. And there was a car that just came, it just pulled down right in front of me, and we ended up crashing. And you know, sometimes you make the right decision when it comes to a wreck, sometimes you don't, and that is life. Yeah, you know, I don't mind when people, like, when people laugh about it, right? Like, I wish I could pull up, there's on TikTok, no, it's on YouTube actually, because I put up shorts underneath NASCAR Nolan, right, of these, and there's 2 comments on one of those shorts, and one basically is guy, oh, there's a caution, there's a guy who's laughing at the situation. He's like, oh man, like you tried to gun it up there and you got taken out. Like, he's calling it out, right, but like in a joking manner of like, haha, like that's what happened, because that is exactly what happened, and that's life. The second comment comes through, the lack of skill, the bottom split racer. That's like, okay, bro. Like, first off, you have no idea what I rating, what split, or anything along those lines, because I didn't act perfectly on, not even act perfectly, I made the wrong call. Doesn't make me a skillless driver. And to be quite honest with you, I wouldn't consider myself an amazing iRacer. Like, I can keep up with people, and I feel like I can be competitive, but if you're gonna call me a talentless, low split iRacer, like, you're not hurting my feelings. Like, I don't have the ego to the point to where, like, that's gonna bother me. It's just, it's not that serious. Like, if you want that, like, go watch somebody's content who's very serious about being competitive on iRacing. Me, I'm here to just iRace with people, hang out, have a good time, laugh at the dumb moments, and just enjoy the game for what it is. That's kind of my goal. And no, we're too far forward. Yeah, anyways, so yeah, right there, that's low split driving through, but the pit stalls, it happens. It's not that serious. We'll make it up. Anyways, there's my rant, because I know being put up on the internet, right? You're always going to be subject to people calling you out. I wish people just didn't act like they just have never done anything wrong on iRacing, because I know that's a lie. Yeah, everybody is superhuman when they're not involved in the wreck, right? Oh, I avoided it. I even say it here. Oh, hell yeah. You know, we're fucking killing it whenever we're avoiding wrecks and you're on top of the world, but that is, you're gonna get caught up in a wreck. You're gonna turn to the left. They're gonna get you. You're gonna turn to the right. They're most likely gonna get you. Alright, topside. Rant over. I need to have... one of my ideas for the stream is to have, like, a rant clock. Because sometimes I can go on a little bit too long. I know that. Kind of like have, like, a timer. Like, if I can push a button, which... that's the long-term vision here. But to kind of push and, like, do, like, a 30-second, like, countdown or something and just kind of rant and then cut it off and just kind of move on. Oh, a Nibbon race. That name's popped up. I probably, oh yes. I remember watching it, one of the videos on the stream of the Nibbon. But that is fun. See, like, something like that, I would look back and be like, all right, that's fun. That's funny.
Get ready.
All right, we didn't lose any positions there on that really bad pit stop. We're in 10th. Let's keep this top 10 here.
All right, man. 8 cars in. Green flag, green flag.
Yes, like a time to bitch button.
9, 3,
It's kind of, I don't know. In my head, I was like a rage o'clock, but it's rage o'clock. I don't know. That sounds kind of cheesy and dumb when I say it out loud. Never mind. I take it back. I don't know if that was. Ooh, we're gonna go back and look at the replay. Chat, whose fault was that? I didn't feel like that was anything egregious on my part. I think we're toast. I think we're toast now. We'll go back. We'll look at that. What? I mean, excellent save. Did not plan for that. That's a couple more positions to mitigate the I-rating loss.
Hang on.
Yeah, but I felt like he hooked me. I didn't realize he was underneath me. Yeah, right? Like, I just want to, like, add, like, little things here and there, like, just when funny moments happen, just to kind of, I don't want to say, like, fill up, like, the dead space, but as much as I want to keep talking and stuff like that, it's not realistic for me to, like, just talk for 3 hours straight, right? There's going to be, like, some quiet moments on the stream, so, like, I'm just trying to think of, like, just, like, fun ways to, like, when something happens, kind of break it up, all that good stuff. Oh, yeah, no paperclip, absolutely. I'm just trying to think, like, how he did it. Because if you're clearing yourself when I'm in front of you, I don't know, maybe it's a scenario. We're about to find out right here. We're about to find out the results. Alright, Race Labs, we're killing you for a second. We need a good view. Number 1. We were running a clean race since then. Let's see if it's our fault. Alright, so the 21 car is in front of me. Oh, I see where this is going. And he cleared himself. Let's look at a different angle here, just before we come to that conclusion. Because we had such a good run. We had such a good... You want... Okay, so yeah, not our fault at all. Let's clarify that. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why he wasn't even on my radar. And it completely took me off guard. So, I've got this huge run coming out of turn 2. I'm paying attention to the 9 car. I'm waiting for him to do exactly what the 21 car just did. And he didn't do it. And when I realized he wasn't doing it, I was like, fuck yeah, we're in. We got this. And then you just get turned. You get turned. And it wasn't even like a race where we were dominating or running up front, but like we were running top 10 the whole race. That lap 18 moment, I know it's just one, and it's going to be a real quick one. But it was worth it. That was a good one. Yeah, that was dumb on the 21's part. Ooh, alright, let's jump into... Alright, well, we went over 3.0 because of the Arkham Menards race. Woo! This one, we're obviously above a 3.0, so we're cool. I mean, we did lose a little bit of I rating. And a little bit of safety rating. Alright, let's see what's next here. Now, alright. I'm gonna jump into the Xfinity series, the Charlotte Motor Speedway. I haven't raced at Charlotte in forever, and that's a fun track. That's a fun track. And we've done Texas Motor Speedway for Arkham Menards. And the trucks. Oh, we probably... So, paperclip. Oh, goodness, what happened there? It was a dude just melting down on another guy because he washed him up the track. What's up, Vidober Racing? Didn't miss the stream? Hell yeah. Hopefully I'm saying that right. If I'm not, you can yell at me. I try to yeah, no triple header at Texas Paperclip, which I know you love. I know you love Texas. I know you love Texas, but we're gonna jump onto into the Xfinity cars here, and Vidober, if I screw that up, let me know, and I will Try again. Same thing when Gerald comes through. Hey, okay. That is a very rare moment, chat. Let's take a moment to appreciate that. Oh, you could barely hear it over the engine noise? Okay. May have to... I'll adjust that a little bit. I appreciate you letting me know that one, Paperclip. Yes, okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, Vidober, it's one of those things to where I screw up pronouncing things all the time. All the time. Alright, let me see if I can find that keybind. Interface... A mark point. Okay, I'm not going to mess around with that. Let's look at the audio, though. Main audio, voice chat. So if I can... Oh, you want to know what it is? My in-car. Here, okay. Yep, that's why. We're gonna kill that, like, 3. Let's see how this sounds. Ooh. And I know a lot of those 87 drivers.
Track, dude.
A lot of those.
I'd love to if people would stop fucking hitting me. Kind of need to be stationary to get off the track.
I know a lot of those 87 guys, like, they race with each other all the time. Like, there's always very familiar faces in that group, because that's a series that I feel either gets, like, crazy participation numbers or, like, small participation numbers. And when those small participation numbers come into play, you're racing with the same group of guys. Ooh. Seasons so far, I mean, I know that they have, like the Porsche 911 and like the cross car, I think it's what it's called. I'm probably, or like the rail car. I'm screwing that up, but, whoa. Sorry, bud. But I really haven't tried anything new for this season outside of just your oval stuff. Alright, so this car is super loose. Yeah, done crashed. We've done crashed. That's why it's practice. At least we're getting some laps in with without going in cold turkey. Now, for those of you who are NASCAR fans and who really enjoy going to live races, if any of you guys have never been to Charlotte Motor Speedway, a wonderful facility. Probably like the nicest facility compared to like a lot of other tracks. And you can, I mean, obviously you have to sit a little bit higher, but that, well, actually not really. You can sit really anywhere because of that big screen on the back straightaway. It makes it absolutely perfect to watch a race.
At Richmond before.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Lots of dirty Euro drivers.
Yeah, man, you can hit the car in front, spinning, man. Roll up.
It's practice. It's practice. Stop pitching.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had the right of way.
Oh, I thought we were about to.
My way, I had the right of way.
Alright, are we, guys? Are we? First off, how is that
So loose around the turn.
audio with these guys talking? Do I need to turn down the car a little bit more? Just let me know on that. I have
See, I mean, I didn't
not
think
been
we
to
could get more
Kansas. I would love to go to
caution than
Kansas
Richmond,
because
but I mean,
the next
spinning
gen
gears
car
can throw out a caution
is so
right
good on
away.
Kansas. I've yet to visit anything in on the Midwest, but I would love to go to Kansas because I think right now it is one of the best tracks for NASCAR. And sometimes when I see the crowds, I'm like, it doesn't really feel like it. Sounds good? Okay, cool. Thanks, Paperclip. Yeah, so last stream, I'm trying to integrate background music into the beginning and even like kind of like what we're talking and stuff like that. But whenever I hit play in Windows Media Player, it kills iRacing's audio. So I didn't know that at the time, and I'm like firing up the stream, ready to go, and there's no audio playing whatsoever, and I'm like loaded in, like, you know, streaming soon, like ready to go, and was panicking until finally I figured it out for the audio. But those types of things, like, I'm still kind of learning, so I ended up resetting all of my audio for iRacing, trying to troubleshoot it. So if things sound a little bit different, it's just because I had to reset everything. So I appreciate you letting me know. What's up, Instant Classic? Which I know it's Gerald. I got that. Hopefully I got that right. Because I in my head I'm like, I know sometimes YouTube likes to show your real name, and then sometimes it's your YouTube name. But yeah, I saw Gerald, I saw you were racing oh god. It was, I think, a couple nights ago, because we're friends now. I saw you on the NXT cars, Indy cars. But there was a Gen 4 car, or a Gen 4 race that you were doing, I think last night, that I debated on jumping in, but I just didn't want to do a super long race. Alright, we're number 4. Yes! That's right, Gerald. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Chief, what number are you? You're over here talking shit. I love it. I love it. No. But I mean, if I gotta make sure I don't spin. Me and cold tires with this car. Oh, you're number 15. All right, all right. I'll keep an eye out for you. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I'm not trying to call you out, Gerald. It's interesting now going onto my friends list, because now all the friends that I've made over the years on iRacing, a lot of those guys don't race anymore. So it's kind of just looking at nothing when I'm looking at my friend list, and like now some of you guys have added me, which is awesome, and so now I can kind of see like what everybody's up to. So I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Fighting. I don't have necessarily a sore throat, but I can kind of feel a little bit of scratchiness. So if I sound a little scratchy, but no, yeah. Christmas was good. It was my wife's birthday, a day after Christmas, so we spent some time, this weekend. We had a Stranger Things watch party, and we went out to a wonderful restaurant, and it was really good. So I think things are going good. How was your Christmas, and the holidays and all that good stuff? Oh, hopefully it was good. Hopefully it was good. One of my 5. Hell yeah. All All right, let's qualify here. Let's see what we got. Let's also open up Race Labs again. Race Labs is awesome. I love it. I need to find a way to kill it without killing the actual program. Because when you guys, when you're looking at a replay, all this shit right here, it's not shit, it's good information. But when you're watching a replay, you don't want to see it. And I get that. I guess my thing is I just need to like map buttons and really need to utilize this steering wheel or get a Steam Deck, but I don't even know where I would put it. Those are all things to worry about. Got a blue app. Blue app, blue app, blue app, blue app, blue app.
Green flag, green flag. Yourself your first time left.
Ooh, Vidober. Ooh, is that Facebook? DC. Oh, okay, I overlay has F6 to shut off. Okay, so hopefully Race Labs has something like that. I would hope so. Alright, let's... That was 14th fastest. Unacceptable. No. I mean, first thing that comes to mind, Blue app, is Facebook. And then Twitter, but Twitter is X and it's black now, so... unless it's Blue Sky. I do not have Blue Sky, though.
There's the flag. It's over.
So Steam Deck is great with the iRace IT plugin. Okay, yeah, that is a whole... Oh, third fastest. Okay, we went from 14th to third. Back on. Yeah, I literally, the whole Steam Deck thing is just, I don't even know how I would even map it or where I would put it, but I'm gonna sound like such a fanboy when I say this, but I've been watching The Burnt Peanut, and his streams are so entertaining because of him, but also because he just has a way of controlling the stream in a manner that is just like a show. Like, obviously this is a show, right? But he is, I mean, it's just like cue after cue after cue. Like, you expect certain things and certain graphics and certain videos and stuff like that, and it's like an experience. Okay. 210s. Let's see, where were you starting at? Gaming controller logo, blue and white. Keeps blocking the actual name. Wait. Oh, PS5? And Brendan, I don't know if that's directed toward Peanut. Yeah, so, and I've watched a couple of Matt Malone's streams as well, and very similar. I know he has like a lot of sponsors and stuff like that too, which that helps. So just kind of a brick by brick kind of situation, to where making this my own, but also just making sure it's entertaining, and like what I said, small little things. Oh no, you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh no. Okay. I'm sorry, Vidober.
The estimated SOF is
1,000.
4-car, I'm coming for them, Chief.
expected to be fighting for the podium.
Come get him, baby. The oval side of things are they're going. We were running top 10 in the trucks. Had a couple of lap restart there and just got wiped out. Arkham and ours was good. We finished top 5 there, so it's been solid so far. So now we're in a good spot here at Charlotte.
Waiting on the final car to grid. You have 2 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Blue. I'm Vidober. I'm still racking my brain. Logo, controller logo.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed. Catch the 13 car.
Oh, you bought Arc. How are you liking it so far? And I'll be honest with you, I don't have a Discord for Rage Racing vids. And I don't even know my Discord username. That's so funny though that YouTube won't, like, at least I think you're on YouTube. You might be on the other app too. Twitch, who cares? I think the only people who really cares about if you say other platforms is TikTok, and we are not on TikTok, and I don't want to be on TikTok because they will ban you for the dumbest things. And I'm not looking to get banned, and I'm not looking to say anything to get banned, but like, if they're gonna get pissy about saying YouTube or Twitch, well, that's, you know, that's today's live streaming platforms. Oh, thank you, Matt. Yeah, we'll definitely keep it easy here.
Green, green, green. Got one outside. Good job, the next car is clear. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low. Still there? You're clear high, clear high.
Oh my,
Outside. All
oh,
clear, all clear.
there's a huge wreck behind us. That 24 car just lost it. Oh God, Chief, I hope you were not in that, dude. I think that was right in the area that you were at.
Car.
And Brendan, killing somebody on Arc Raiders can be a bit of an art, because it's a little bit, it's really slow paced when you compare it to like Call of Duty and stuff like that, but it's definitely going to take a little bit of learning. But as somebody who's probably not the best PvPer in the world, it's at least something that I can
Pit road is now open.
be competitive in. Like, sometimes I'll lose, sometimes I won't, but I don't feel like I'm at like a huge disadvantage. So once you hone down on fucking up Arc.
Good job, guys. I'm done. Enjoy the race.
Oh no.
Thanks.
You can't park there.
That's, Chief, that sucks, man. Oh, you're all for the PV. See, I love the PvE side of it as well, but if somebody takes me out, like if I load out with a bunch of stuff and, you know, I'm using a key card or something along those lines, and somebody kills me, then I'm like, free kit, we're going in and we're just finding whatever I can find on somebody. Yeah, we're definitely... yeah, we'll have to paperclip remind me at the very end to check that out, that replay. But damn, Chief, that sucks, man. Yeah, I immediately, when I saw the 24 car spin around, I looked back and I saw him come back up the track, and I knew you were starting 10th, so in my head I was like, all right, he was 4th, And then I was like 5, 6, 7. It was like right in that area, so, and I'm sorry, man. 0 reflexes. And that's what's cool about Ark, though. Like, you can literally not be a PvPer and just kind of enjoy the PvE world of things.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
That was
Man, line
fast.
up on the inside row.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Man. Well, I appreciate that, Chief. We'll try and get the win here. Oh, Vitoper. I mean, there are some people who swear they can race on a controller. So if you're one of those guys, I won't. Nobody will know. That's like you could lie to people just blue in the face. I'm not on a controller. They'll never know. They'll never know. I won't tell anybody. Except for Brendan. He will know.
Get ready. The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Yeah, I would. Oh, they'll know. Yeah, I would never use a controller ever.
Stay low.
But like, if you don't have your wheel and you're trying to, I don't know. I would. I don't know. I don't know if I would. If I would never do it. And oh my goodness. All right, we'll focus up here. Okay. See, I guess I haven't came across any controller players. All right, hopefully everybody's getting some heat in their tires now. As, oh my goodness, look at these guys right up ahead. Wild shenanigans.
Alright.
I am taking that position. Thank you so much, sir.
Go buy me 12.
Somebody say my number? Oh, it was one of those classic situations. Don't even consider the controller, but when somebody mics up and they're like, I'm so good, and ends up wrecking. There's always one. Always one. Wait, what? I'm gonna have to check that out. I can't even... I'm just trying to think. How do you set up, obviously, your wheel, but like your control? I'm gonna have to check that out because I am perplexed And paperclip, I hope it's not a long one. I know it seems like it's a long one. I hope we can get our shit together.
Pit road is closed.
A choice. A choice. I believe so. Everybody has their thing. Everybody has their thing. A little niche there. There goes Chief. I'm glad we were in the same lobby though. I mean, it sucks you got wrecked out, but there was like 100+ people who signed up. So normally when you have that many cars, if you're trying to link up with somebody on an official session, it's hard when that happens. So hell yeah. Yeah, I'll probably, depending on when this one will end, might do something on the 11 o'clock side. I don't know. I know next gen's at, I think, Monza, which I'm game for Monza on like a week 13 scenario, but on like an official race, I don't know.
Alright, man, we're going
I don't
green
know.
next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside road now. It's the 8 car.
Yeah, see, and we're gonna go on the outside here. Yeah, that's crazy, Chief, that that we're like literally like exact same I rating and we still had the range of you as number 15 and me as 4. Oh, it's at the Mexican road course. Oh, I thought it was Monza for some reason. Still, yeah, no, hard pass on that. Getting the Porsche Cup, learn to turn right. That and like driving on a road course and reading the stream, it sound like it just sounds super awful because I'm gonna be worried about missing a shift or missing a corner, missing a braking point. I know I did it with the Arca Menards at Summit Point, and that was a lot of fun. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. 992.2 is so much fun. Indy cards at the Brickyard. Wait, there's Indy cars at the Brickyard? Ooh.
The leader has control.
Oh goodness. I hate restarting on the outside here like this.
Green, green, green. Next car. Pit road is now open.
It was a bad restart on my side.
Clear low, clear low.
Like, I would rather... I'm gonna launch out of the cannon here. But I would rather start third than second, honestly. Just trying to time the leader can sometimes just be a pain in the ass because iRacing doesn't know that you're a human, right? It's just gonna look at the facts, and if you gun it up a little too early, all of a sudden you have a black flag. Come on, guys.
Pit road is closed. Let the 8 car by.
Oh no. Oh,
I ain't gonna fight you for it, Sick. At the door, me, dude.
wait and see if there's a little bit of a clap back from the 6. Yeah, Chief is,
Pit road is now open.
are you talking about IndyCar at 11:15? Where is the pace car? Holy shit. Alright, here she is, here she is.
It's the 11 car.
Alright, Indy 18's at 11:15. We'll see what time this one ends.
Pit road is closed.
Even though it seems like this is gonna be a while. I would never do this in real life. But there was one time, it's a way older Rage video. This one guy comes over the radio after a race just like this, where it's just caution after caution after caution. He mics up to everybody and tells them that he's streaming and that they need to stop spinning so he can put on a good show for his audience. And while I appreciate him sticking up for his audience, I appreciate him obviously wanting to put on a good show. What an interesting thing to say to a group of iRacers. This is gonna sound harsh, but like nobody gives a shit about your stream outside of who's in your stream, right? Like that sounds super harsh, but like if I am in a race, like I'm not worried about like who you're streaming to or what your audience wants, right? I'm just focused on not being the next caution.
Alright, man, we're going green next time.
That name
Alright,
sounds
man.
familiar,
Line up
but
on
it
the
was
outside road out.
not. Yeah, I would have to look back and see who it was. Yeah, I guess, Chief, if there's a long lull, I just don't want there to be like it ends like right after Arca Menards, at, you know, which Arca starts at 10:45 and then IndyCar is at 11:15. I don't know what I would do in between there, because I don't know what is on at 11 or 10:45 or kind of what's upcoming. So I guess it really depends on when this ends, because if this ends at like 11:10, yeah, for sure. If it ends at 10:55, I might try and just jump on an 11, just timing, and don't want to be up too late just because I do have to go to work in the morning, but I'm open to the 11:15 if it works out in the timing. So stay tuned.
Maintain the pace speed until the start zone, then go.
See, I like gunned it.
Green. Pit road is now open. The lead is up 35.
And like, I don't know, because I went up like 4 miles per hour over what it allowed me, and I'm like, I don't know if you're gonna black flag me or not, so I let off and it screws me up, and we're gonna go back around the 7 again. Hello, friend.
Clear low.
Yeah, and this is a little bit of a humble brag, but a couple weeks ago I put out the 100th episode of Rage Racing Vids. I know there's a couple more on there just because I made a couple of compilation videos last year, which I did not do this year because I've been pretty fairly consistent on dropping episodes weekly, and I do not have the time to watch 50 episodes back and pick some of the funniest moments. Trust me. I would love to, but yeah, there's over 100, and I think 102 episodes now on that playlist, so thanks, man, for going back and watching those. That's awesome. The fact that they're still, you know, some of the older videos are still getting enjoyment.
Come on, 18.
Believe me, I wish I could just do this and make videos and crank them out all of the fun stuff. That is the dream. And so it looks like the leader's running about a tenth faster than us. But ooh, is he blinking? I feel like I can keep up with this guy. Oh yeah. Chief, it's funny. It's funny, man, that you bring that one up. That's probably like the one video that I walked away from and I needed a break from editing, because, and if I believe it's the one, I think we're on the same page here, it's that one kid at Talladega, and it was like a 30-minute long video, and I didn't realize how big of a video that was going to be, because I know sometimes he drops into the chat, but Disappearing Blob, I know he always writes in the emails every once in a while that he's not looking for credit or anything like that. He just likes to add to the you know, clips and stuff like that. But he sent me this one and I had no idea it was going to be 30 minutes long, and I cranked through that bad boy. And like, I didn't even drop it on a Sunday. I dropped it on a Monday because it took that much long. Like, it was that much longer compared to like a regular video. I don't think I dropped another video for like another week or two because I was so I was just so exhausted from that one kid and just hearing him for 30 minutes. Oh yeah, that one, because I had a lot of comments on that one specifically. Wait, well, there's okay, I think we're on the same page because it's Talladega, but there's also the 22,000 followers on TikTok guy. That's another brutal one. That's another brutal one. But the 30-minute long video for sure was the one where I like edited it and I was like, oh, I'm good for a little bit. That one took a lot out on me. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, that is the kid. That is the kid that said he's going pro. Yeah, the one in Talladega. Yep. But I think he was a purposeful troll. I think he was doing it on purpose. Yeah, that was a brutal. It was a brutal one. All right, good to see we have found some stability here in this race. I'm a little bit further behind than what I would like, but also I'm horrible with tires with this car. I can go fast the first couple of laps, and then I can just feel the speed slipping away. So I'm not driving it as hard as I normally would in hopes that we can kind of start clawing back here, but regardless. Well, I won't be mad, man, if you skip that one. I get it. Because I got a lot of comments on that one, too, of people being just like, dude, I love your videos, but like this is too much. And that's when I knew maybe 30-minute long videos aren't the best for YouTube in this sphere. Yeah. So next time next time you guys see Disappearing Blob, say thank you so much for that clip, because That was one of his sweet treats. Just yeah, I found that the 15 to 17 minute is like the sweet spot, just in regards to like editing, and I also have to be mindful of how many replays I have, because if I tear through a lot of replays 1 week, there's no guarantee that there's rage, right? So I just have to be mindful of, like, you know, making sure that I race a fair amount that week, just to kind of see if I can scoop up a couple. That's kind of what's been nice about the streams here is it kind of allows me to cut out, you know, a certain time frame within my day and collect some of those videos. Yes, that's right. That's right. Now, the ideal situation would to jump into a lobby, find rage, clip it immediately, throw it together, and just release video after video after video. Like if I was, which would never happen, but if I were to do this like full time or something like that, like that's how I would do it, honestly. Well, Chief, that's awesome, man. That means a lot. I do appreciate you telling me that. And all of you guys in the chat right now, it's been pretty. These guys are wrecking up ahead. It's been pretty wild, the fact that like all of you guys jump into the chat and hang out for a little bit, whether it's just to say hey or, you know, and now we're all kind of getting to know each other, right? And familiar faces and a little bit of a community. So it's really cool. So this is my, you know, a little soapbox that I'm standing on, just to say, hey, thanks for the support, guys, because it is really cool, and I feel it, and it means a lot. While the win is probably out of question here, I am definitely searching for top 5 here. Rage Racing Army, I like that. I like that. Definitely, like, sometimes in the YouTube community, if I put up a post, I'll call you guys Ragers. But I like that. The Rage Racing Army. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, overdrove that. Just trying to see if I can hold off this 5 car. Because I'm pulling in this 25 car. This guy seems to be on a mission. You are witnessing that right now, Paperclip. Because I am on the same boat. That was a nice corner right there. Ooh. These guys are getting together. They're really getting together. Any retaliation from the 25 car? We'll see. I don't think he's fast enough, to be fair. Unless he's just a dick and just pile drives him in the corner. That was just a slight grace.
31.987.
That's exactly it. And now we're just trying to just mitigate the loss at this point. I know that 14 car is going to have a huge run.
Stay low. Still there. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. All clear. All clear. One outside.
Woohoo!
Still there.
Like, I wanted to cut off the 14, but I realized that was a poor move. So I backed out of it, and my indecisiveness made for a very loose car. Now this guy probably thinks I'm just walking out, but I'm just loose, sir. It's less than optimal. Sir, there's a wall there. I cannot go any higher.
Still there. All clear, all clear.
We're all racing each other pretty hard here, so I'm just trying to see if I can capitalize on somebody's mistake. Also, we might I don't want to. Oh no, because I want to look back and look at the replay. Because I was going to say maybe we can catch something on a 1045. Alright, let's all lose our minds now. There's no yellow that's coming out. So I'm just going to just drive right through all five. No, I'm not. But now's the time to do it, 25. I see you. I see you, 12. Yeah, it'll be close to try and jump into a 1045 here anyways. I want to be smart about what we're jumping into next. Hey, weak start, strong finish. I'm sorry, Chief, you weren't able to be a part of that one, but at least the race redeemed itself in the second half. Gen 4 at Texas. That one's a long one though. Let me look. Let me see. See what we have. That's why like my favorite thing to do on these is do Gen 4 at 10. All right, let's see. Now, Chief, do you prefer Nicholas or do you prefer Nick? And I promise, not trying to be lame on that. I have to get up for work, so I just have to be mindful of like doing like those longer races at the end of the stream. All right, so let's see what happened here. Okay, cool. Dude, that sucks. Let's look from a different angle here. Because you're just minding your own business, right? And I see the 24 car get loose right up ahead. And the 23, yeah, you're right. Synchronized spinning. He collects the 70. There was nothing you could have done. That sucks. Oh, man. Oh. Hey, what's up, John? I did. I haven't had a chance to look at the replay itself. But I did get it, so I'm excited to check that out. All right, let's do street stocks at Martinsville. That is the move. Also, usually it's chaos there. Yeah. Nope. That's just one of those unfortunate situations. I am going to... What's up, Ace May? Paperclip, thank you so much for swinging by, man. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you next year. Haha! Can only say that once. That's like classic dad joke. Oh yeah, absolutely, Nick. Completely understand that, man. Sorry if I didn't get a chance to link up on the second race there. But honestly, I've been thinking about kind of doing like a once a month hosted race on the weekend or something along those lines. It's definitely been an idea that's been going on in the top of my head. Or in the back of my head. I should say top of my head. Back of my head. I am going to... I'm going to disappear for like 2 minutes. Alright. What's up, TRN Racing Designs? I do not run any league races. I used to back in the day, and now I just run official races. Whoa, Ace May, your G27 exploded on you? Oh, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry. Hopefully, no bad juju for mine, but that sucks, man. Hopefully you're able to secure something in the future. So in the meantime, hope you enjoy a little bit of racing here to get the fix. But man, I hope that you're able to jump on soon when you get a new wheel. Ooh. The clamps busted off? That sucks. The driving force GT. I recognize that name of the wheel. That's an older wheel too, I think. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna be back. I'm just gonna grab a cough drop real quick. So 2 minutes. That's what it is. Yes, I had one of those too for my PS2 because I remember racing it with NASCAR 04, I think is the one with Elliott Sadler. All right. 2 minutes. There's my... There it is. Please hold. I had to grab a cough drop. My can feel my throat going out here. Alright, let's see. Let's say I missed here in the chat. Sorry about that, guys. Ooh. So, TRN, the reason why I don't do any... I'll jump in on the track here, too. So the reason why I don't do any official, or I'm sorry, any league races is because for Rage itself, I like to go into the official sessions and find content that way. I feel kind of awkward jumping into like a hosted session that somebody spent their own money on and trying to take content from that. Just if I'm not, it's not my own money, right? Going into it, like I just don't feel right taking from that. And I also think because with the streams on Monday and Wednesdays, that's like my dedicated time frame, and I don't know if I can like commit to one more night to do just league races. So I guess it allows my schedule to be a little bit flexible when racing.
Right check, anyone hear me?
Clear low, clear low.
Yeah, I got you. Thanks.
But yeah, Ace May, that sucks about your wheel, man. Alright, sir, I'm going to, because I am just...
You're clear high, clear high.
Alright, we're good now. We're all caught up, And we got some nice, What's up, Lunar Gaming?
Car stops down low.
Yeah, no, I started streaming a couple months ago, so it's pretty new, but I appreciate you swinging by and saying hello. And, I appreciate the kind words about the videos. I'm glad you enjoy them. Ah, dude. Now, do you have any plans to get a new wheel back there, Vidober? Vidober. See, I'm already... I step away from the stream 2 minutes and I forgot to say your name.
That was your boss's lack of efficient.
Car stops down low.
Also, these street stock Martinsville races are always fun. So hopefully, I mean, we got 24 cars right now, and hopefully we'll get a couple more to get a solid group. I think right now at this point we're getting 2 splits here. Oh, nice. All right, that's good. At least you have light at the end of the tunnel there.
Lack of efficient.
Now, Ace, what wheel are you looking to get next? I know Moses has been like the talk of the town in the chat, and I almost cracked and got the Moza R9, and I still think I'm going to do that. I almost did it, but I realize I have these prepaid cards, and I need to find a way to use them for other gift cards. So I'm trying to utilize Best Buy, and I have a Best Buy credit card too. So like I'm trying to like just maximize just what I'm spending money on, especially for such a big purchase. I don't know where my Best Buy credit card is, so I'm gonna have to request a new one. So I might have a new wheel. And John, oh, absolutely, man. If you don't want me to credit you in any of the videos, I won't. I just do it in a way to where like if somebody is gonna take the time to send a video, I just want to make sure to give them the option to give them credit, because I know, you know, other people may have their own iRacing YouTube channel and maybe they ran across a funny moment and you know, those types of things. So I just want to be respectful of the fact that, you know, that you guys are sending in videos, and I don't want to be like, oh, you guys are sending in all these videos, I'm gonna just take it for myself. Like, no, like, so I appreciate you letting me know that, man, and I won't do that anymore. But and that goes for anybody here, you know, in the stream. Like, if you guys have any videos or anything like that, or any funny moments on iRacing, shoot it to me in an email, rageracingvids@gmail.com. I can give you credit. I don't have to give you credit, but it kind of shows me like what you guys want to see, because if you think it's funny enough to send it, then it's going to be fun to watch.
That was your boss's lack of efficient.
Yeah, Ace, that's probably... That is probably the direction that I'm going to go. And TRN, okay, I'll have to check out the T598. That's, I haven't really looked into that one too much. Yeah, John, I was always afraid of that too. And that's the reason why, like, I didn't. It took me a year and a half, almost 2 years to even, like, come out behind the wall of Rage Racing vids, because I was afraid that people were going to just do things on purpose, and in my opinion that kind of loses some authenticity behind it. So I definitely understand that more than you know. But I also, like, right now, like, I'm just experimenting with just putting myself out there, right? With the paint schemes, with the live streams, so we'll see how it goes. Because if people start doing things on purpose, then I might have to change up my strategy a little bit, but so far, so good. Truckster at Texas. We actually ran the truck race earlier today. Almost finished top 10, and then literally 2 laps to go, somebody hooked us. Ooh. Ooh, okay, Ace May. Good to know. I might buy it through Best Buy, just because with my credit card that I have there, if it goes over a certain price, I can interest-free finance it for 12 months, so I just won't be dumping out my savings to buy it. I can just kind of spread it out over over a couple months. But I'm glad that they're doing some sales though. And honestly, Lunar, it really just depends on how much more I can jump on with the holidays and stuff like that, with like New Year's Eve. Probably won't be on for a couple of days there. But yeah, maybe this weekend. Definitely,
Rocky, it's an honor to see you here.
I'm probably gonna race more on the Xfinity Charlotte side of things, but since next gen is on a road course, that might mean a little bit more on the truck side. I usually, how my iRacing plays out is the 9s and 10s o'clocks. 10 o'clocks are like when I jump on and race. Sometimes the 45s and the 15s are, hit or miss.
Hey, Rocky, you got a copy?
Car 12, just hit the fastest lap. 21.
Oh yeah, we are in
1, 2.
top split territory, by the way. And there's 16 cars. That is a good one. Did I get anything for Dega? I think I got one. I got at least one for Dega. I got 2 for Rockingham. I think I have 2 for Xfinity as well from last week. So definitely got some new content there. With the GT3 wheel, I was looking at the CS wheel. I think it's basically like your standard oval wheel. That's kind of what I've been eyeing.
Alright, that's the end of practice.
Alright, let's see here. We'll qualify. Now we're in a good spot here, because it's a C class, so this is cautions, baby. Oh, John, you always find yourself in some interesting lobbies, man. And oh yeah, the people in top split, like, it's, bottom split, you see a lot more like just dumb shit. Oh, excuse me there. I think I
Green.
messing up the audio there on my headset there. But you end up with some dumb shit that happens in bottom split races, stuff that really makes you scratch your head. Those top split races, though, you're just filled with egotistical maniacs. That's okay. That's dramatic. That's super dramatic. I don't know why I said it like that. You just get some guys who are very ego-filled. Maniacs is a little strong on the words there because it's just a game. It's not that serious, and I'm sure they are nice people in the real world. So, top split equals shit talkers.
There's the checker flag.
I qualified 5th there. Let me get my headset back to normal here.
The officials don't like the way you're driving. Your lap times will be deleted until you reset the car and try.
There we go. Yeah, yeah, TRN, there's been a couple of guys that have been repeat guests on the show. And I've only been threatened to get sued once. True story. I do not know truck nuts. Yeah, no. I know top split has its stereotypes. And if you ask somebody from the top split, they'll just say we're haters. That's it. There's nobody on the racetrack right now. That's crazy. Yeah, and I guess, like, these guys in my race are def not top split guys. Yeah, I mean, so like I see the conversation between both John and Lunar there, and I guess like that's one of my goals, like with streaming and just like racing and doing this, is just kind of have a more laid back approach to iRacing and just kind of more treat it like respect it as the simulator that it is. But like, no, it's a game, right? Like it's something that we all spend in our spare time to get away from real world problems. And you know, it's okay for it to just be fun and not have to be like, where's my next tent at, guys? Like, I need to find it or else I'm not going to be the fastest guy. I think all the top split guys just unsubscribed from the channel too. Just kidding.
The estimated SOF is
3,328.
there are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish. Half the field is on the grid. Five cars left to grid.
Wait, Luna, are you saying you've been in a top split Discord, or have you been in the video? Thanks, Chief. I appreciate that.
You don't get any extra tire sets for this race, so let's be smart out there. Still waiting
Oh,
on
damn,
two cars
TRN.
for
You
it.
got yourself a nice setup. Yeah, I mean...
Waiting on the
Oh, you
final
have.
car for it.
Lunar, what, Do you remember which one? I am curious, but you don't have to share. You don't have to share with the class if you don't want to. I probably won't even... Like early last year. Okay, I don't know. Unless it's like a real standout thing. But just like I said, it's fun being in the video. People will forget about it in a week, unless you're a repeat offender. It was a truck race at Echo Park. Oh, I have a couple of good ones over there. I don't know. My little brother runs Iracing sometimes too, and he's sent me some clips there. All right, we've got 45 laps here at Martinsville. Well, that is right. Fucking Rodney.
Alright, man, we're going green
Ooh.
next time. Bye.
Well, thanks, Lunar. I always get nervous on how people react to being in said videos, and I don't know why anymore, because 9 times out of 10 people are usually pretty cool about
Get ready.
it. My favorite
Pace car.
now is when people will be like, you gotta bark for the lucky dog. There's definitely been a couple of videos where I've just clipped people barking while being the lucky dog, and I think that that's a trend that we absolutely should continue to. What are we doing? Okay, you go for it too. You guys are more than welcome to just peace out for a second. That 2-car was ready to go.
Say hi.
But anyways, I don't know how people are gonna react.
Sorry,
Clear,
got-
all clear. You got
Clear,
one
come out
inside.
smart.
I know I mentioned it before on the stream, but
Yeah, trying to get to the bottom and got hit. Can't blame him.
I've had one guy melt down on me.
I mean, we wouldn't have got hit if you didn't cross my nose
Clear
while I
low,
was there.
clear low.
But,
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta take chances to get to the bottom, you know? We both know you're fucked if you're on the outside.
Okay, and
hey, I
that's
let you have it. I was saying, don't throw me on
and
this
Chief.
stuff.
That's why I was like, unless it's like something like super
No, I don't
crazy,
blame you a bit for getting
and
into
that's one of those. There's
just
definitely
trying
some
to say what
standout
happened.
ones. All right, let's lock back in here.
Alright, no, I get it.
What's up, Innocent as
I
Bane?
understand why we're doing all that one. Fucking stupid.
Hey, man. It's not very nice language.
That was your fastest
Yeah,
lap
some
of the
people
session.
would have done it and
The
never
car in
said a
P5
thing.
just set the fastest lap.
9, I didn't touch you. It looked like he just went around.
21.255.
What do you got, 9?
My bad. The pro ski 9. Or, no, it wasn't 9. Never mind.
The car in P6 just set the fastest lap. 21.188.
Some of my favorite videos is when like you just have one guy just being a smartass and he's trolling another person, like not in a mean way, but it's just being sarcastic, and people just kind of feed off of it, and it turns the lobby into kind of a not a joke, but just everybody's just kind of cutting up jokes. Like those are like, I know like the where people get pissed is a classic, but like when the lobby gets weird, I love it. It's just because it's just something that's just a little bit different, and people are just quirky, and
The leader just did a
I love it.
21.254.
well, hey Nick, I appreciate you swinging by, man. I'll probably be off by the time you're done, but I'm glad we were able to do a race together. I'm sorry it ended so fast, but I'll see you next year, man. Again, thanks for stopping by. And good luck in Indy, man. All right, note to self: we are like I don't know if it's just because of... I think it's just taking it too easy here at the beginning, but we're slow. Ah, hell yeah. Nothing better than knowing that you're getting off of work and you have the next couple days off and you're gonna be getting some racing done.
Have a slow car on the bottom.
Alright, chat. I'm trying to catch up with these guys. I thought would have been a little bit more competitive than this, so my apologies. Oh my goodness. Was it the guy that was talking about ripping dabs on like the restart?
You're gonna have to leave these storms sort of,
Ooh,
Yeah, he did.
John, watch out for the wall, man. Just watch out for the wall. A lot of people have been bouncing off of it. Just anticipate the guy in front of you to be bouncing off the wall, especially coming out of turn 2.
I'm sorry for racing. Go cry about it.
Oh, hold on, boys. We got some rage. We got some...
Sorry for racing. If you don't want to race, get the hell off the film.
Sorry, can't hear you back there.
After you fed me a boy. Clown.
Go get him, Caden.
That guy literally said, go cry about it. And the one guy was like, I'm sorry, what? He was legitimately offended by it. And then hit him with the, well, you're back there. Oh, the classic, I'm faster than you comeback.
I want no part in this.
I let them in, save it. I was nice.
I'm just here for safety, man.
I'm here to race, but some people aren't.
Slow car down low. Car stops down low. Go high.
Yeah. This is great for my safety rating right now.
Dog, what are you doing?
Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Sorry, dude, sorry, I lost the map. I tried to let you save it.
Dylan, what are you doing, dog? Just drove in there a little deep. Sorry. Thought you were gonna drive in a little deeper.
See if he
You
accepts
did
the
it
apology.
Every single corner, every single lap.
He's
Didn't
not
make the
accepting the
corner once.
apology.
Like I'm not even trying to race you guys. I'm just trying to fucking have a race where I have a 0x without fucking wrecking out so I can get my goddamn A license back. Well, you said I did it every lap, so at least I'm consistent. Consistency is key. Alright, we can have a race now, Adam.
Hey, I wasn't in that at all. I just didn't appreciate getting bored for racing tight. It's Martinsville. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, that 2 car was getting pretty tight about
Dylan, am I on the S list or did
racing.
I love me some Rocky. Hey yo. I'm just glad to see you moved up to the big boys, Rocky. 150 starts in rookies just wasn't it last week. Hey, whoa. We didn't get to 150 starts. Not quite. We were like 120 something. That's a fucking lot of rookie racing. I don't know how you aren't tired of it.
I don't think I had 120 starts in the whole year of 2025.
Past the 12, past the...
10 for Ace. I'll definitely give that a try. I feel like I'm just not driving these cars like hard enough.
Oh, were you the dude that I got in that argument?
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Alright, man, line up
I
on
love
the
it.
inside row.
Alright.
Oh yeah, it's Dylan. You were stinky chair that day.
Hydrated.
My chair actually smells very nice. Thank you very much.
Prove it.
Unless I fart, then it might
Get
stink for a
ready.
minute.
We're gonna lock in here.
8 cars in. Green flag, green flag. The leader just did a 44.315. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Hold your line. You're clear high, clear high. 2 wide there. Stay
Okay,
high.
2. Got it, dude. I don't...
Stay high. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, Ace, I'm trying to figure out how to, like, I feel like if I'm slowly going in and I'm slowly punching the gas, I just want to hit the throttle super fast because I'm not keeping any momentum. So I'm working on it. I'm trying to feel this out, man. I appreciate the
You're
tips.
good. I kind of slid myself too.
Alright, we're halfway to the finish. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Another thing.
Keep doing that, Jordan. Come on, you're doing amazing.
Ooh, another thing is I'm so used to, like, with the Xfinity car, that car, you really need to back up the corners a lot.
Ah, you're good. It's racing.
And I think that's why I want to just smash the gas coming out of the corner, because I'm not carrying any momentum anymore.
The leader just did a 21.657.
I'm just looking at this line of cars in front of us. Somebody's gonna shove somebody out of the way. Hey, fastest lap. We're learning, folks. We are learning. We're also wrecking out of the corner. Well, those are a couple of hard hits up ahead there.
Car 1 has taken the lead.
Outside.
A little bit of synchronized spinning there. Alright, 10-4. I will say this, street stock is probably not my strongest track, or I'm sorry, car. I love driving them, I think they're fun, but
The leader just Consider
21.732.
Yeah, I guess I'm just trying to at least remain consistently with them, though. As you guys can see, I'm definitely... I'm not keeping up pace here. Which is incredibly frustrating. I'm just trying different things.
You got one inside. Still there. Clear low, clear low.
Okay, I will back it up a little bit.
10 to go.
The best Martinsville for all I'm seeing.
I mean, it is sometimes like it's sometimes it can be hard, like at a track like Martinsville, to kind of keep your rhythm while looking at other screens. That's why sometimes I feel like with these streams, they start off real competitive, and then by the end of it, there's so many of us that are chatting to where it's just like you just find yourself hanging out, and then you're in the back just hanging out. Well, thanks, guys, but I feel like I'm not going. Like I'm still. Well, that doesn't help, but I'm still 2/10 fat or slower though, and I guess like that's maybe it's a tire thing. I know what you guys are saying, but I appreciate the coaching. Because I swear this is one of my better tracks. It's just I think when it's a little bit more higher horsepower. Oh Jesus, that 14 car.
You got a slow car up ahead. You got one inside. Go high. Stay high. You're up top 3 wide. Hold your line.
3 wide at Martinsville.
One inside. You're 2 wide there.
That was pretty stupid.
Clear, all clear.
Sorry, 11, I was trying to let you by. My tires burn up.
No, that's totally fair. That's totally fair.
Two laps to go. All right, man. White flag at the line.
No, that's good advice, Ace. That doesn't make you an old fart.
9-1.
Hey, Jordan, that was like a really fun race, dude. I enjoyed that a lot.
Is that the guy that was being yelled at for racing? Which is the, oh, never mind, it's the 5 car.
That's pretty badass.
I was waiting for like the 4 car to pipe up because
we were
that's.
both making contact, but it was like the most respectful.
There you
contact
go.
you could ask for. It was just genuinely us both racing hard. That was fun, man. I appreciate you running me clean.
There you go. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. We got some rage there, guys. That's the important part. No, I appreciate the tips and you guys kind of helping me out, because normally I just kind of figured out my own. So, but that is the last race of the night, guys. I just want to say thank you for hanging out in the stream. This was a ton of fun. This is the last one for 2025. So I will see you guys next year. I hope to see some of you guys out on the racetrack. We'll be back to our normal schedule next week. Looking forward to doing Mondays and Wednesdays again. And yeah, everybody have a happy, safe new year. If you have to work, if you don't have to work, you know, regardless. So I hope it's a good one. So we will see you guys on the next one. Bye. Thank you, TRN. I appreciate that. I appreciate you swinging by. Thank you, Lunar. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.